They can hear you. They can hear me. And there we go.
Hey.
And there we go.
Hey.
Hey.
E C D E.
Fucking hate you.
And look at that. We're all in the right spot.
Wow.
What? You said that at the same exact time. That was very scary.
Because Chelsea doesn't have her background. That's
Yeah.
why.
Fuck you. I'm very proud of my background. You guys can't see it back home. You'll see it next week. It's a time.
See a haunted chair that I'm waiting to move at any moment.
God.
Let me know if it does, because I will shit my pants.
It'll be Chelsea who shits her pants.
Hey, we'll all shit our pants tonight.
Oh, God, no, let's not.
Yeah.
Listen, we're having tea with Meredith, so like I
Oh,
think
God.
we might.
It's pants shit o'clock. Let's go.
I do have the cool background this time. Thank you, Ashley.
Also, for everybody, I am currently at my boyfriend's house, so that's why it looks like this.
Lame.
I can't wait to go back home so you can see my actual backdrop that I've been setting
It's
up for the
so
past
good.
2 weeks. It's so good.
Very pretty.
And Becky
It's
loves
so
your hair, Jason.
Thank
It looks
you.
so good, right?
It does. All right.
All out here tonight.
So, with all of this said, we are actually going to get started on time. I swear to
Look
God.
at us go.
So, when people
Wow.
join in, they can get caught up on the hijinks. But hello,
The
everyone,
hijinks.
and welcome to session 6 of Welcome to Nexilis.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, didn't
Here-
need to full screen that.
I'm pretty sure that after tonight, this will be the longest that a Nexilis game has ever lasted. So,
Oh, It wasn't supposed to last this long.
no. Well, no. Here's
It
the thing.
wasn't.
You all said you wanted this to go longer, so I
I
extended.
mean, we
it.
did.
So,
We did, but
It's
it wasn't
just when
originally
we
supposed to
talked
be this
about it.
long.
When we talked about it, it's like, oh, it's a one shot.
Yeah,
that's
it was
fine.
gonna be like
maybe
3
3 to
sessions.
5
Sessions.
sessions.
Maybe 3 to 5 sessions,
5
yeah, and now
sessions.
it's like a whole campaign. Bet.
And then a potential sequel, and then a third edition.
yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So,
Okay,
If we live, if we survive.
so
Don't jinx it.
let us do a recap. Last session
type.
was a doozy. Last session, you all woke up and let me see. Magna, you realized that, well, both Magna and Ivor realized to some extent that the people who are affected by Meredith do still dream. They do still have nightmares, but when they wake up, they automatically forget them because the red rings show up around their eyes.
Which is
I think
fun.
about
It's
that,
so
bitch.
fun.
That's what I
That's
think
so
about fucking
stupid.
that.
So you learned that. Early in the day, you all decided that, okay, you need to free Lily. So you freed Lily, with Mikhail and Thespis leading a greater restoration spell that was more a ritual. And Dimitri helped, you all helped, and Lily is now free. But there are consequences, for Lily now remembers everything that had been repressed by Meredith. And she will continue to remember along with you guys. So,
She got a Magna hug out of it.
that's true.
Like, that makes up for a little bit.
And I mean, now she would. She and Malik are on the same page.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's that?
So both of the kids are on the same page.
Oh shit, I
Then-
still owe her a
Which was
piggyback
part-
ride.
It was
You do.
part of the reason
horse
that she
noises.
did it.
Yeah.
It was part of the reason she did it was so Malik didn't have to be alone. It
Yeah.
hurt me.
After that, you went and realized there was some shit between Meredith and Wallace, and that Wallace isn't exactly who he said he was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is up with that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with that, bitch?
So it seems that Wallace is actually his brother Kendro, still goes by the name Wallace, and is being severely manipulated and abused by Meredith. And
I'm still disappointed in the joke you made last week.
hey, chat. Considering that Kendra was a necromancer and he, out of everything,
I
wanted
forgot
to
about
start
this. I blacked it out.
a new life. Started going by the name Wallace. Does that make Kendro his dead name?
I'm going to
Hey,
punch
Cass.
you.
Hey, Cass.
Hi.
Hey, Cass. I have something I need to tell you.
What?
Cora doesn't wake up this morning and I'm leaving. Goodbye.
So, You
You're gonna leave me to deal with all
Yes,
of the tea stuff?
Suffer.
God
Suffer.
So,
damn. Rude.
you
Rude.
were helping Wallace, and then ended up coming back. And after some time going over the book and all that jazz, Amir put his foot down.
Amir.
Amir decided that he must keep his promise because he almost died not fulfilling it. And he, with the help of Thespis, also cast greater restoration on himself. And now Amir is freed. And Amir's freeing was arguably a bit more intense because not only was Amir remembering stuff from Meredith, but Amir was remembering stuff from Gideon.
What a fucking asshole.
All of that trauma has piled back onto his shoulders. But a good thing.
Barely stopped him from going on a killing spree.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would've
Cora
been
was
bad.
not gonna have that fucking happen.
No.
Cora was like, you need to sit
No.
down. You need to sit the fuck down, old man.
Chill out, bud.
And then Amir and Magna kissed. And it was just
Smooches. Smooches.
Mwah, so good. And then Birin showed back up. And that was a disaster. Awkward as you and
Dimitri had an accident.
It was so good.
Dimitri had an accident.
And after Birin realized she wasn't getting the truth from you guys, because none of you were really doing well lying to her at all,
We're a mess. We're a mess.
she initiated a cuddle puddle between the four of you.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
All you four shared a bed. Thespis and Cora, you all went back to your pillow fort as you have for now 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
And Winter came back from
Just
patrol.
pals being pals, you know.
Winter came back from patrol and carried Ivor up to bed. And Larkin got Wallace home, and it ended relatively calm. No major incidents. Everything was fine.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I don't trust what you're about to say for some reason
what
after
I'm about to
that.
say is you all dreamed that night.
One more thing.
Huh.
We have the necromancy book.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
we
right.
have
Yeah, we
that.
do have Kendra's book.
Yep, you all
Oopsie.
have the necromancy book that Meredith has been forcing Wallace to use.
Yep.
And also speaking of Meredith, before you all realized what was going on, Ivor decided to ask Meredith to have some tea with her the next morning. And now Ivor...
Regrets.
Yeah.
I'm stressed about that. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna
Stress,
be there, and I'm
stress.
stressed.
So,
I mean, you can be.
you can because you all do know
I would
about it, I'm pretty sure.
I would prefer that you be there.
So, you all dreamed that night. Let's see who dreams
we?
first.
Oh,
God.
no. Oh, no, I hate it.
Oh god, I just kicked things.
Good.
It's fine.
Kick it again.
Cora.
I fucking knew it. I felt it. I felt it to my core before you rolled. I was like, it's gonna be me again. I know it is. What you got
Yes.
for me today, bitch? Let's go.
So,
God, Jesus.
Cora.
Yeah, what's up? What you got for me?
Dream.
It's so mad.
Your perspective is someone walking towards a fairly nice house outside, sort of on the countryside. It's a very minimally decorated but very structurally sound home. You can see a carriage full of supplies and equipment, like a merchant's carriage has been parked, and the person is walking into the front door of their home. And they open the door, and you hear a familiar voice. Mom, Dad, I'm home. And Beckett's voice stops
Oh no, not Beckett.
as her parents, a human woman and a sun elf man,
Not
both lie
Beckett.
dead on the floor.
Oh fuck, dude.
What the fuck? It's been 10 minutes.
Blood has seeped into the wood, and you can tell that they haven't been dead long, but they are
No.
very dead. You see slight trails of footprints going up the stairs. You feel a rage bubble up your throat as you scream the first name that comes to mind. Malik. You scream for your brother. As she takes off, she goes to jump over her parents, knowing that it's too late, but her boots slide on the wet wood as she can, losing her balance on her own parents' blood. She stabilizes herself and runs up the stairs, screaming. You could hear her voice going raw as the slightest footsteps can be seen. And right before the door flies open, you hear a voice. There you are, you little shit. Beckett throws open the door, and you see a human man standing above Malik, who now has a knife in his chest.
The other side of the head.
Yeah.
Beckett screams with rage as she throws herself at her uncle, and it's the same scuffle that Ivor would have witnessed through Malik's final moments, watching as Beckett is trying to defeat her uncle. You see her frantically looking over and over, calling for Malik to just hold on, things that Malik was hardly hearing anymore as he was losing blood. And Beckett just screamed for him to hold on. She got good hits in, he got good hits back, and eventually you are pinned to the ground on your stomach. You feel similar to when you dreamt Thespis' dream.
God, you're right. Fuck.
Your head be pulled back by your hair, and the last thing you see is Malik as the life drains from his eyes, and you feel a blade go across your throat. But the dream doesn't end there.
What do you got for me?
Vision starts to tunnel as you're grasped desperately.
Oh yeah, because we didn't see how he died.
The knife. You feel a knife. You feel something, and you just you thrust, and then in a familiar wisp and whir, it's foggy. It's almost as if you can barely remember it, but you're on a familiar dirt path. Your dream is continuing.
First dream we've had in Nexilis.
Your dream is continuing. As you gurgle and cough up blood, but you realize that you can still fight, you look over and you have brought your uncle in as a knife has stuck out of his chest.
Oh, shit.
With a lucky stab. But he's getting up, the scars, and the first thing that you do without process is grab a familiar sword with a peacock handle.
Mm-hmm.
And before you can even land a blow, it fades out.
Fuck.
That's the first dream we've had that took place in Nexilis.
Fuck.
The fuck?
Fuck.
So, Cora, that is your dream. Let's see who dreams next.
Can we just take a minute?
Wait. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait.
Pause. Pump the brakes.
Whoa.
Pump the brakes. Hold on.
Yeah?
Was she dead yet?
You see,
that's
you recognize the dirt road.
because that's the thing. We don't know if Beckett was dead yet when she arrived here because it never faded. It was just foggy, and then she was suddenly in Nexilis.
Her vision tunneled, and then it went foggy.
She didn't outright die.
You don't know. She had her
What the
And then her
fuck?
uncle also didn't probably technically die. What the fuck?
What the
does
fuck?
that mean?
Wait.
What does that mean, Casper?
Oh.
They've been here.
Did she jump?
Beckett's
No,
Beckett's been here one of the longest. That's all you know.
Mm-hmm.
But she can't.
Yep.
She can't jump dimensions. That's her wife. Darish can.
Yeah.
But she can't.
She can't. Because we don't know if that's okay. I'm gonna just be processing.
I'll
time.
tell.
All right.
We'll talk about it later.
Hit us again. I'm ready.
Magna.
I'm not, but I'm ready.
Oh, no,
I just realized that I've never been first, and I'm very thankful.
We've been suffering for you one of these days, though.
Thanks. No, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Magna.
Hmm.
Your turn.
I don't like it.
No, you don't like it.
No,
You don't want it. You sure?
I do want it.
You dream in a familiar. The world feels familiar. The room doesn't, but the world does. You look around and you seem to be downstairs in a basement. You see a furnace going. You smell smoke, burnt hair, burnt flesh. You look over and your hands are shaking as you're rummaging through piles of books, notebooks. Ink has stained the table. You see blood near the furnace. And you hear muttering as you look at your own hands, and black is coursing through your veins, going up and across your skin. And as you're going through the books, you hear a rush down the stairs. And you look over and you see someone who looks like Wallace. Well, it is Wallace, but not the Wallace you know. The original Wallace.
The sweet baby boy.
Mm-hmm.
And Wallace shouts to you, "It's been you all this time?" And you hear the Wallace's voice that you know, Kendro. "I thought I could fix it. I thought that just a few shitty people gone and I could bring Mom back, someone who deserves to live." And you can taste ink coming up your throat.
Oh, baby.
My boy.
I just wanted
Sweet angel boy.
I just wanted to bring her back. And I can bring her back. They said I could bring her back, and you hear whispers. But you can't tell what they're saying. Unintelligible. Until they start
Sweet angel boy.
to reply back to Kendra's repetition. "You can bring her back. They deserve to die. She never deserved to die. You deserve to die, but she did not deserve to die." And it's over and over and over as the necromancy has driven him mad.
Oh, baby.
Boy.
At this point, you see
Sweet angel boy.
the brother, Wallace, reach over for an axe. A wood chopping axe.
Oh. Okay.
Fuck. Yeah, because we haven't seen this yet.
You see tears in his eyes as he bares his teeth. Go, "You're not my brother anymore. He died when Mom did, didn't he?"
Fuck.
And you feel your body
Uh-huh.
stiffen. I'm here to bring her back. And Wallace raises the axe.
Sweet angel boy.
"You should have died when she did." And charges. Wallace, Kendra's brother,
Fuck.
swings. The arm that you recognize that Wallace had in a sling raises up as an axe charges into it,
Oh, fuck.
saving his life, but ruining his arm. A fight breaks out. Wallace pulls the axe out. Kendra holds it close. You can see that he is bleeding black. The smell of burning flesh and hair becoming overwhelming, and the taste of ink. You can feel it up in your sinuses. You can feel it coating your throat and your mouth as you just see more of your skin becoming black. And just... Get away! Get away! And you see ink spreading from his feet as another set of footsteps come down the stairs. It's a man, an older man, who you wouldn't have seen before. But he looks... No, you would have seen him.
Yeah, we saw the.
Yeah.
Is it
It
their
was the
dad?
man.
Because we saw the.
It was the man who was burying...
Because Cora saw that.
Well, Magna saw
Oh shit.
the man burying Wallace.
Oh
It's
shit.
that man who
Mm-hmm.
had to bury his own son
Yeah.
out in the yard.
Fuck.
He comes down with what looks to be a shotgun. And he stares coldly as Kendra holds his arm close to his chest. Just, "I never wanted this." And you can see that the tears are laced with ink as they blur your vision and make it smoky, and then they trickle down his face as he is down on the ground. Father puts down the shotgun and leans it against the wall. And walks over, gently pushing Wallace aside. You can see that he's offering comfort to Wallace. But the look that he gives Kendra is cold. It's dead. As he kneels down and takes his son's hand, takes his son's face, your face, in his hands. And with no emotion, no remorse, no sorrow, just... Your brother's right. And the dream ends with Kendra's neck
What the fuck?
snapped by his own father. But it seems that didn't necessarily kill
Yeah.
him immediately.
Yeah.
They were burying him and he woke up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Mhm.
Fucking my poor boy. It's my fucking
Sweet angel
son.
baby.
Don't touch him.
Sweet angel baby.
This just makes me want to kill Meredith all the more. Just fuck her.
Honestly,
bitch.
though.
She had nothing to do with that. Most likely.
Man.
But she's using it. She's using it.
Most likely.
Yeah.
I love the pause, just most likely.
Yeah.
Who the
We don't
fuck
actually
knows?
know if she didn't.
Yeah.
She could have had a she could have had a hand in all of this.
So,
In all of our deaths. Or almost deaths.
so
Hey Jenny, it's your turn.
Ivor.
I'm good. I'm
No.
good. I'm good. You
Yeah.
can just
No.
You ready?
skip right over
Suffer
me.
with
It's
us.
fine.
You're right here with us. Suffer.
Oh, you gotta suffer
good.
with us.
Ivor.
Good. Yeah.
You
know
dream
what?
a familiar sensation running for your life. You remember what happened before you died, before you were captured. The running, the desperation. You are
I
running
think I know who this is.
through, it seems to be a courtyard, but not as big as you're used to with palaces. But it's still a nice estate. But instead of flower bushes and fountains, is hand-carved statues.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
Hand-carved statues line the path.
Fuck this.
And you think in your head, you should have listened. You're apologizing to these statues for not taking their warning. As you run, and you hear a voice, an imposing voice, and you immediately know. Magna! As
Why does it have to be me?
Ah!
We haven't seen this as players.
No.
We have no idea.
Nope.
as you hurry, you duck behind a statue.
Oh, sad.
You have your mouth, you cover your own mouth, desperate to stay silent. As you can hear a voice that you used to treasure, a voice that used to spark love, now sparks nothing but fear. Magna, please, come out. There's no need to hide. But you can feel this twisted, it's not the voice you knew. But every inch of you wants to go and just do as he says, because you've trusted him this long. You keep hidden. As you can hear the footsteps come closer, stepping on twigs and leaves, stepping on the grass, stepping on the stone, searching with a light. You keep quiet, you keep hidden, but eventually your cover is blown. As there's an, there you are.
Oh,
And standing over you is a tall since you're down on the ground, Azamar man with long silver hair, pale skin, hair back on a ponytail, eyes wide, with this delusion. And in his hand, a knife. There's no need to hide. I'm here. Tears blur your vision as you raise a hand up and you try and ask a single question. Enzo, did you? And you're cut off by the Azamar saying, "Don't worry, Magna. I've never loved any of my muses." And then the knife is brought down, square to your chest, above your heart. And vision goes black.
hey Jason, what the fuck? Hey Jason, what the fuck? That's rude.
Making it two of you.
That's fucking rude, Jason. What the fuck?
Talk
Yeah.
No talk me angry.
Sorry.
Hope I did that justice.
Nessa just said worst OkCupid date ever.
Oops.
Nessa, bad. Bad Nessa.
Oops.
Well, now at least Ivor knows that she and Magna have more in common.
Yeah,
Fix
we're not that
that.
fast.
Not speedy. Even though you quite literally are, Jason. You are very speedy. You're a monk.
Yeah, I don't think you guys realized why I was like, hey, can you guys tell me exactly how you died?
I'm working on it.
Oh, I knew. That's why I wrote like
I
4 or
knew.
5 pages of it.
Tasty.
Yum, yum.
The flavor. Yeah, I realize it's been a while. You should probably see each other's.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So those are
I
your
think
dreams.
about that, Casper.
Fucking rude.
Fucking rude ass bitch.
So we're gonna go in the order of waking up, in the order that we dreamt.
It's me again.
Yep.
This is what we did last week.
So
It's me again.
Cora, similar
Yeah.
to the previous day, you wake up cuddled up with Thespis. This time you are actually on your back,
Yeah.
and Thespis is kind of curled up next to you and had an arm draped over you.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look over and you realize that they're awake.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't look to be in a terribly good mood. Yeah. More like a 1,000-yard stare.
Mm-hmm. She would probably wake up slightly with a start, because especially with Malik being in this one, because she hasn't seen any of the kids
Yeah.
die yet, so she'd probably wake up in kind of a start.
In both of them.
Ivor's had both of them.
Yeah, you have.
Watched both of them.
You have. You watch both of them fucking die. Wake up in a start, but look over at Thespis and just, what's wrong?
Oh, just weird dreams, but hey, how are you? You sleep okay?
No.
Weird dreams, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to ask besides that, but that's really hard to just brush to the side.
Past? Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, morning.
Morning.
And they kind of like prop themselves up, like on their elbow, so they're kind of like, yeah, they're like laying on their side next to you, arm still wrapped around you. As you can tell that they're kind of still groggy after yesterday. I don't know if you have any plans today. I'm probably gonna hit the temple today.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's been a while. I feel like I should check in.
As far as I know, we don't, besides what's happening this morning with Meredith.
This doesn't help.
Wait, this morning with Meredith. What's going on with Meredith?
Right. A lot of things happened I wanted to tell you. I was having tea this morning, I think, in the tavern with Meredith. She offered, and Meredith agreed. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Besides that, nothing else.
Would you rather I stay here I mean, Meredith doesn't like me, so that may put her really on edge, but, like, would you prefer if I stayed in the tavern?
She doesn't like any of us, to be fair, so I feel like she's going to be on edge no matter what.
That's true.
I mean, I don't think it'd be a bad thing if you stayed, but if you want to go to the temple, that's fine. I think we can handle it for the most part.
I can go to the temple later. I mean, it's not going anywhere, so...
Okay. It's a building, doesn't have legs.
Better not. It'd be weird.
Session, it sinks into the ground.
Yeah.
It just melts.
Just that's just the side. It's like,
Where did it go? It's just the door left.
yeah.
I also love how seriously you said that. It's a building, it doesn't have legs. And I'm like...
Cora, as you and Thespis are talking,
Oh, fun.
you hear from outside,
I love this.
like outside,
Okay.
the slightest, the faintest rumble of thunder, which causes Thespis to jolt. Did you hear that?
I did. What?
It hasn't done that since I got here.
I'm gonna go look at the window.
Okay.
Does it look like it's gonna storm?
It looks a smidgen darker than usual. It's always been cloudy and kind of foggy, but the clouds just look a little darker. But there's no rain, no lightning.
Just the sound of thunder and darker clouds.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't even think it's so much as rained since I got here.
Has it ever changed since you've gone here?
No.
That doesn't bode well. Okay.
That's the only consistent.
I don't like that happening immediately after we freed 2 people. Okay.
Oh.
And we knew there'd be consequences. We don't entirely know what they're gonna be, so this could be
Might not be us.
part of it.
Maybe Mikhail has a tempest storm god. Maybe just a bad morning.
You know, maybe it could, on the hopeful side, maybe it could be things are changing because we freed 2 people. Maybe.
Rain brings April showers bring May flowers. So I'm going to choose that this is a good thing.
I hope. I
Yeah.
really do.
I'm gonna stay here until after tea with Meredith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea after that.
Yeah. Right. So let's get dressed. As you go to get dressed, we're gonna switch over to Magna. But first, Jenny, you good?
Oh, fuck, my neck just popped.
When Thespis said the April showers bring May flowers, my brain immediately went, what do Mayflowers bring? Diseases!
I thought, what did Mayflowers bring? Colonizers.
You said it in the chat, I see it.
I mean, here's the thing. Thespis probably knows the phrase. Thespis probably knows the phrase, but doesn't know
Like, you aware, like, why it exists?
Yeah.
What it actually
It's like
means. It just
April
knows the
flowers
phrase.
bring May flowers like spring.
Like, yeah, basically.
That's what I mean.
Just,
There's not a double meaning behind it.
No.
Thespis'
Not.
world. That
We're
shit.
not. Listen, we're not gonna ruin Thespis' joy of using that phrase, all right? We're gonna let them continue to be happy.
Let them
Yeah.
have
They can-
some joy, please.
For once
Ignorance
in
is
their goddamn
bliss. They
life.
can have this.
For once in their goddamn life, let them be fucking happy. I swear to God. If you make Thespis cry, we kill you. That's how it goes.
Whoops. I'm just tallying.
Yeah,
how many
Cass. Listen, we're just gonna let you do all of it, and then we'll just find
Wait a
you
minute.
later. And it's just
Every
like a
time that
backlog of
Thespis has
kills.
cried, you've been there.
It wasn't because of me, though. It was because of what. Cass
And also, I just want to mention that every time that Thespis has been there, Cora has been there. Yes. But, like, that we have seen, but it's only because Cora sees it. We don't know how many times Thespis cries throughout the day.
How many times does
Thespis might
Thespis
cry.
cry themselves to sleep? Let's count. So,
I don't want to count that, Casper. No,
so
no.
Magna,
leave them alone.
Hello.
you wake up. You're kind of on the edge of the bed with your
I thought you
back.
were going to say the floor.
You fell onto the floor, but you didn't wake up. You wake up on the edge of the bed, not like
Nice.
about to fall off or anything. You're still comfortable.
Oh, good.
And
Dimitri
you
just
see,
pushed your ass up.
you see that in front of
Get out of
you,
here.
facing you is a mirror. Behind him, spooning him, is Birin.
Good.
And behind Birin, facing his back towards you all, is Dimitri.
I can't see Dimitri.
You know he's there, but you can't really
He's
see
there.
him over
He's
Birin.
around.
Is Dimitri a snorer? That's the real question.
I imagine not.
Are you taking notes?
Amir softly snores and kind of talks in his sleep, but I don't imagine Dimitri does.
Listen, it might not be Jenny taking notes, but I know La Monster is.
Yeah,
La
They're
Monster's
taking
100%
notes. It's
taking
information
notes.
they need to know. It's required by law.
it's true.
I don't know why I'm holding a pencil. I'm not writing anything down.
You got
So-
paper this
Did
time?
you bring
or just
paper
a
this
pencil?
time?
So,
I have a salad.
Magna, you wake up and you realize that Amir's breathing pattern isn't the same as it was the night prior. Like his sleep,
Ah, fuck.
no, his sleep breathing pattern It's not the slower. It seems like he might be awake, but he's just
got sleep apnea.
No. No.
Oh, okay.
Sleep apnea?
It's his normal breathing.
Okay.
He's laying awake, but with his eyes closed, just relaxing. Considering that every time you've ever gone to the bakery first thing in the morning, he has already been up, dressed, and baking, you assume he's used to waking up early. But this morning, couldn't exactly get out of bed.
I see.
So,
Just staring at the ceiling like...
counting the little speckles on the ceiling.
Yeah. Like this was a good idea in theory, but in practice...
But now I can't move.
Wait, does
can't.
that mean
I'm
that
surrounded by
the
3
tavern
very
has
large
popcorn
cats.
ceilings? Because if it does, we need to burn it down and build it back from the ground. From the ground up, because it does not need popcorn ceilings. How fucking dare you? That is the
I
mistake
bet they're
of
like
the
wooden
city.
slats, and it's just like tracing the lines.
Fucking better be, because if it's popcorn ceilings, we're
So
gonna have a
your
problem,
room has
Casper.
popcorn ceilings.
It's the only one.
You
room.
have the
Popcorn
room.
ceilings
Fucked.
and popcorn walls.
No,
Oh,
that's
ew.
Nothing
awful.
holds.
Ew, that's so
nothing
terrible.
Awful, Ginny.
So,
Try to put up a picture,
Walls.
just immediately...
So, Magna, you wake up. Biren still seems to be asleep. And again, you assume Dimitri's still there. And
Hope.
Peter's just dead.
he's just gone.
He's just gone.
And Amir is laying with his eyes closed, still on his side. Like, it looks like he may have been cuddled up on you, but it's like, considering he asked to kiss you, he may have been waiting to get the express permission to cuddle you, too.
Oh, Amir, a baby.
So he's kind of just, like, got
Bless him.
his arm, like...
Bless him.
Sweet
So-
boy.
What do you do?
Cry.
Yeah, well, internally cry.
Ben, how do I tap your husband?
Amir just... What?
No, sorry, sleep talking. That was
So sorry. So sorry.
so sorry. My bad. No. He'd probably be very quiet, try not to wake anybody up, and just. Do you need me to move?
Amir kind of just opens his eyes a bit, and you seem like you may have startled him a little bit, but he it's like, oh, well, I would like to go check on the bakery. I haven't been there in over 24 hours. It's a very strange feeling. I'm getting very antsy.
Mm-hmm.
So please.
My bread.
My bread.
It's been rising for so long.
He goes in there just
Burned. It's like the whole thing is just filled with bread. It's like, oh no!
Oh no.
A whole new set of problems. The town is being overrun by bread.
My bread.
specifically
Uncooked
dough.
raw bread.
No.
We just
Raw
need
dough.
Birin to go to sleep and then use breath weapon and then go to sleep and then use breath weapon and then go to sleep and use breath weapon.
Hopefully she's able to do it quick enough that it doesn't continue rising.
So,
It's like Alice in Wonderland just keeps growing.
Just Ivor will come outside, just toss a couple fireballs on there.
You do that, you're gonna cook it.
That's the point! It will
Oh.
stop rising if you cook
Wait,
it!
guys,
then we
no,
have
this,
a- we
no,
have
no,
a
no,
big
no,
problem.
this is a valid thing. We'll never run out of food if we just keep growing the bread.
So, Magna, Amir has requested politely that yes, you move.
This is really terrible. So is Birin holding him down with an arm?
Well, it seems so, but Amir seems confident that he could slip out.
Okay, I was like, he's not seat belted in.
No, just draped over him.
Okay. Magnus
Melted in.
Hey, I mean what I said. He's going to slowly roll over. Try not to make the bed make any squeaky noises.
Okay, roll dex.
Oh, you're making me roll for this? Oh no!
Magna. Magna's not a
Dexterity.
sneaky man.
Like, I was gonna say, Birin wakes up. I see Dimitri just like
Is Birin
just sit up, like, what the fuck?
They're both just awake.
Who is?
They're
It's
both just
me.
awake. They just wanted to watch what would happen when you woke up.
You're right.
Everyone's
You said
awake.
Dex?
Yeah.
13.
It's not your most graceful,
Oh, damn it.
but it doesn't seem to wake anyone. You don't fall. The bed doesn't
Oh.
creak. It's not super graceful to look at.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a graceful person. We know this.
Amir doesn't seem to be like bothered in any way. He just like, thank you. And you see him kind of like carefully grab Birin by her wrist. Like his entire hand has to wrap around her wrist to like carefully like lift Birin's arm off. And she kind of
Bless.
stirs a little bit, but she doesn't seem to wake up. And Amir just carefully rolls. And make him roll. My new non-binary dice.
Ooh.
That's so good.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How was I more graceful?
You're a monk, he's a cleric.
His job is not to be any kind of
A
dexterous.
cleric
He's
and a
not
baker.
wearing.
Yeah.
It's thick, man.
Yes. So Amir rolls carefully. And he kind of gets to the edge and he goes to put his foot down.
Mm.
It kind of slips and he has to catch himself. So like half of him's on the bed, half of him's on the floor. This is like just, and he kind of just like awkwardly.
Nobody look.
He's just like he's not looking at you, Magna. He's just
Oh no, I'm looking. I'm
Yeah.
watching this happen.
he's not
Looking. I am
looking.
perceiving.
I am
looking
perceiving.
respectfully.
No, I'm perceiving you.
I'm
There's
perceiving.
nothing respectful about
Oh
that.
God,
Or I am looking disrespectfully.
rude.
Not yet.
So, Amir kind of like looks, and he like kind of gets off the bed, and as he's standing up, he's kind of pushing on the mattress to help himself up, and you hear this kind of quiet from behind Birin, just sneaking off. As Dimitri kind of like props up, and Amir's just,
Fucking Dimitri.
I'm just gonna go check on the bakery. I haven't been there in a few mornings, and I want to go make sure that everything's okay. Nothing. Magda, you can now tell that his face is bright red, because he's just, I just need to go check on a few things. And you see that Birin is dead to the world.
I love you,
Honestly,
Birin.
me too.
She is-
Me too, Biren.
Birin is
I feel that.
fast asleep.
We love it.
I
And
feel that.
Dimitri's just gonna, Dimitri sits up fully, very carefully. But you see he's not trying to crawl out of bed. You better not be working. And we're just, no, I'm just checking, just to make sure.
Sit the fuck down, old man.
I can bake bread in any condition for the most part.
I'm also going.
See? I'll have help.
If I need to forcefully remove him, I will.
You see that the red on his face kind of darkens as he just... And Dimitri just... I'll make sure that
A
Birin...
little thought.
Dimitri just... I'll make sure
Yeah.
Birin knows where you two have gone off to.
I realize I shouldn't have said words. But there we go.
So, Amir turns to you, kind of looks at you, it's like, well, let's get going. And Amir kind of heads out the door.
Oh, don't let me forget my socks.
Oh,
And he's gonna go get his stinky socks.
He needs new socks. We gotta get him new
He's
socks.
gonna get his stinky socks.
Cestus, please. He needs new socks.
or just to clean the socks.
No,
He
new
picks
socks.
them up and they're stiff.
Oh no! I have to crack them a little bit like a light stick
Gross.
to get them on my foot.
Like a glow stick.
like a glow stick to get him on.
So Amir watches as you go over to put on your socks, and he takes the time to kind of get his bag, get his things. You see as he's like picking up his bag, like some of them had been bloodstained from the incident. So you see him casting mending to like get the blood off of his pouch and stuff. Yeah.
Because I don't think we did. Did you guys ever clear the scorch on the floor?
Amir
Yeah,
casting.
no, we
I couldn't
did.
remember if you did.
We
I
did.
couldn't remember.
Yeah,
it was,
very Howl's Moving
behind.
Castle.
Yeah, it was behind Amir, and as we were talking to Birin, he just kind of like went
There was a lot
back,
that happened in that scene.
Yeah.
got rid of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the scorch is fixed.
Yeah.
It was full on Hell's Moving Castle. Just
Yeah, basically. So, you go. We're gonna switch over to Ivor real quick.
Oh, fun.
Oh shit! Did I mention he has boots? Well, he lost them somehow. I guess he just left them. You know, even though I mentioned
They're
boots,
on
you
a
know what?
field somewhere.
They're sitting in the middle of the dirt path on the way in.
There.
I bet he grabbed them, didn't put them on, and then just like left them.
Completely forgot because there was so much shit.
Yeah, he just left them.
They just said
help Ivor,
in the VOD.
and then he was just like, "I forgot about the boots," and that's a really long walk. So.
Yeah,
really
it's
not,
fine.
no,
We're
that's-
rewriting everything. He's just got socks. I think it's
So-
funny.
It's funny as fuck.
is
It's
funny.
just stinky socks.
Just stinky socks.
So, Ivor, you wake up you have kind of found yourself cuddled up on your side, and Winter's also on her side, has an arm around you.
Weird.
And you've kind of cuddled up like in her chest. As you're waking up, you realize that Winter woke up before you as well, which is a very tired, or is still waking up. Just a very tired, oh, good morning.
Hi.
Did you sleep all right?
A dream.
I'm sorry. You want to talk about it?
Probably shouldn't.
Oh,
Might not be a good idea.
okay. Well, you know
So,
what?
so ominous.
Yeah. Just, is it one of those vision things? Should I be worried?
No, it wasn't future. It was past. It's
Okay.
happens.
Oh, better.
All right. You know, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know about you, but I could certainly use some breakfast about now. Oh, what's wrong?
Oh, Winter's so worried.
I'm supposed to have tea with Meredith today, and I forgot.
Oof.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We all feel that.
Yeah, right.
Winter's just us.
Winter's. Did you set a time?
No. Just this morning.
Well,
It's not my fault if she's already there and waiting.
well, there you go. That's on her then. It's still morning. Hopefully. It looks a little dark out. And just about this time you hear... I totally forgot that Magna would have also heard some thunder at some point, so we'll...
No, fuck you. You don't hear it.
No, it was the crunching of my socks.
It just covered it up. That's all it was. There's not the sky at all. It's just the crunch.
Like, did you hear that? Oh no, it's my socks.
And
I'm
Amir's
so
just,
sorry, man.
can I please clean those?
No, they stay crunchy.
I like my crunchy socks.
No,
Amir
the
is
socks stay
rethinking.
crunchy.
Amir is rethinking. something.
No.
That's the line. That's the limit for
No.
Amir, the crunchy. He can deal with stinky and bloody, but the crunchy socks.
No,
That's
we'll
the
get
line.
him. We'll get him new socks. Come on,
No,
guys.
you don't even need to get new socks. Just please let me clean them. That's all I ask. Put them on your feet. Magic.
Put them on your
Okay.
feet, crunchy.
Okay, so is Ivor going to tea? Because I really want to see Ivor getting tea with Meredith.
Okay. So,
It's just we're gonna ignore the crunchy socks.
Yeah, we're gonna do crunchy socks.
They don't matter.
so
They're not the important
at
thing
about
in this
that
episode.
time, you hear some thunder. And both you and Winter freeze. I don't think it has ever stormed a day since we got here. What was that?
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And how long have you been here? 18 years?
About 80 years, yeah.
I at first thought it someone dropped something downstairs.
Well,
But
might be. Granted, I
you
don't...
said it looked dark outside?
Yeah, it looks a little darker than usual, which is why I was worried what time it is. I normally wake up pretty early. Well, here. If I go downstairs and Dimitri's down there, we slept in way too long. So let me just go.
Come with you, it's okay.
We should probably get you downstairs for
Yeah,
tea.
probably. Yeah.
I'm so nervous about this.
I'm gonna check on the others
Right.
first.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that they're okay.
Yeah,
But then if you want me to go down with you, I can.
of course.
I prefer it. I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
Well, I'll be there. And she kind of, before she sits up, she gives you a kiss on the forehead. And she kind of sits
Weird.
herself up.
Queer.
Starts to get ready for the day.
Fucking queers.
So, you all start to pour out of your respective rooms. All thrown off by the weird noise. All thrown off by your dreams.
Yeah, Cora's got questions.
Yep.
Fuck, Beckett wasn't dead.
If Ivor specifically hears Magna, she's gonna go up to him and just
Buddy.
really quietly just grab onto his hand. Just,
Oh, is she grabbing his hand and he doesn't know that she's there?
you can see her.
Shit.
She. Okay, sorry. I didn't know where the rooms were.
You have vision.
No, it's just
I
through the
do,
wall.
but if I'm going
I've-
straight and you
Ivor
come up
just-
behind me and go, "Whoo, hello," and I was like, "Ah, Jesus!"
My brain was just Ivor just cuts a hole in the wall that connects Magna and Ivor's rooms and just sticks
She
it
Kool-Aid
through
mans
the
her way through the wall.
I'm pretty
Fireball
sure
just
she would break before the wall did.
We have been playing for
Through the
almost
wall
an
magic.
hour, and no
It's
one's
fine.
downstairs.
It's breakfast. You know how these things
the
go.
queers.
It's for
So,
queer
so,
time.
so, Ivor is going to like pat along the wall until she can find Magna and just make sure she's talking to him by like grabbing his hand a little bit. Just, is it okay if I hug you? Just very quietly, so hopefully only he can hear it.
He just stands there.
I mean, she was asking. I thought she was gonna go for it. He's like,
I think she's waiting for a response.
"Oh,
She's waiting for
I
consent.
said yes."
Oh, we
Did
didn't hear that.
Oh,
Sorry.
I didn't hear
that at
it.
all.
Oh,
You were just staring.
Staring.
yeah. I said yes, and then was like, "Uh huh."
Oh,
We didn't hear that
Yeah,
enough.
you were just
It
staring
He
didn't-
at
said
me.
yes. He
Okay.
did.
Yeah,
He said yes, so
she's
that's good.
very gently and just for like a minute, like not even, just hug him
It's
very
a long
lightly.
ass hug, a minute long hug.
Yeah, that is a long
Motherfucking-
minute.
A moment,
That is
whatever.
a long moment.
Ivor doesn't give very long hugs.
Quick little squeeze.
Just a little bit of a hug, and then she's just gonna like,
A
step
1 minute
off.
long hug. It's gonna be awkward.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna come to Ohio and I'm gonna kill you.
Did you not get enough hugs at night time from
Dreams.
Oh,
Yeah, oh.
so
Yeah,
oh,
we don't have to talk about it. Not if you don't want to.
maybe later.
Later.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Well, I have tea with Meredith.
Yeah, that's why I said later.
Later.
So-
That's a later us problem. That's not a current us problem.
Because we can talk about that, and we can talk about your tea, and we can do all of that
Under?
later. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
so Amir had been heading towards the stairs. Realized that he wanted to be followed. Just, Oh, good morning, Iva. Is everything all right?
Fine. Did you guys hear the thunder outside?
I no. Granted, I was a bit panicked. I kind of fell out of the bed. So,
Oh,
Are you okay?
oh, I'm fine. It's just, I'm fine. Just my ego's
I
a
don't
little
want to talk about
bruised.
it.
It's okay.
Didn't have to say anything.
His face, you can see it going into his ears as Amir said,
no.
I want to be honest, even if I'm embarrassed.
I love Amir. A sweet sunshine boy.
So,
Oh,
you
Jenny, I
mentioned-
can't hear you.
Ah!
Ah,
Winter said it was darker outside than usual.
and like Amir kind of like steps back and like looks.
I didn't
Through the
look out
windows
of the
of-
window.
Oh, it is a bit darker outside. I'm going to go check outside. Ivor, you mentioned having tea with Meredith. I don't think that I can be in the same building as her right now, but Magna, if you want to stay, I'll just head to the temple, get some prayers in before the bakery, okay?
Cool. You go do that.
Gonna just awkwardly leave.
Amir kind of like reaches a hand out and just like carefully kind of takes hold of Magna's hand, kind of gives it a little squeeze. Just, I'll see you later.
Okay, have a good
have a good prayer
prayer.
session.
Yeah, go have a good one.
Hopefully it's a better prayer
Go
session
have a
than
good one.
yesterday.
See, that is always something.
Silver linings.
Mm-hmm.
So Amir takes his bag and heads downstairs. And Magna, you would hear in passing as Amir is heading out. Oh, good morning, Wallace. And Wallace is, oh, morning.
Sweet angel boy.
From
Other angel
downstairs.
baby.
Angel boy.
My son.
As Amir has headed out. So Thespis would join you, Cora, to head downstairs. Ivor, would you head straight downstairs, or are you going to pop in and get Winter first?
Oh, she wanted to go downstairs with Winter.
Okay, all right.
Especially because she said she was going to. So if she just left, that would be a little rude.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, peace out. You're not
Just
down
figure
here
it out.
already.
Wait forever.
So you so Ivor, you pop your head back in, and Winter's like, all right, I'm ready to go. Question: Thespis would just head downstairs so that not everyone's pouring down at once.
One time, yeah.
So Thespis is headed downstairs. Cora, do you head downstairs?
She'd probably wait until she saw like Ivor and Magna come out. And then go with them, mostly because like, hey, what's the game plan for today, guys? What are we doing? What's happening with this fucking tea? Because she doesn't know. None of us know what Ivor wants to achieve with this tea.
Ivor also
So-
can't really talk around Winter about
That's
it.
true. That's
so-
true.
Fair.
That's true.
Thespis is headed downstairs. Magna, would you head downstairs with Thespis, or wait?
I think I'd wait till the squad's together.
The squad.
Okay.
I'll wait for the squad.
So, Ivor, you are joined by Winter. Winter comes out and she's kind of like, she's offered you her hand. Like, she's like,
Disgusting.
So,
She'd take it.
so Winter and Ivor are holding hands.
Weird
And
mood.
you all head downstairs. And as you head downstairs, you see that Wallace is behind the counter. He seems tense. So you look over and you see Wallace, and he's like, "Oh, morning, guys. I hope you all slept well." And you hear just another gentle roll of thunder, and Wallace just, sorry, I'm not used to that. If you guys need anything, Ivor, tea's already ready, and the rest of you see to where Wallace is pointed. And Meredith is seated by the window. She's already
sorry.
no,
Go ahead.
she's already sipping on her tea. Her hair is perfectly pulled back, nails perfectly manicured, dress not a wrinkle. As she has one leg, her ankles kind of crossed down below the table.
Yeah, of course it is.
Just poised. and she sees you all. But what were you gonna say first?
Cora's gonna set up the psychic whispers thing with the two of them and Thespis, like she normally does.
All right, and you roll to see how long that lasts.
Yes.
Go for
it. Oh wait, I don't have to give her that. What is
Also,
it?
Make it big.
Ivor,
make it
don't you
big.
have to roll your
Portents.
Yeah.
Hortense, I do. I forgot.
That was a shit roll. 2 hours.
I'll stretch.
Okay.
Roll- it's 2 hours.
Hey, I mean, as long as it's long enough for tea.
Yeah.
So y'all know I got a 13 and a 19.
Okay.
Oh, that's good for us.
Neat. So
I'm gonna need it.
you set that up.
Charisma's not the best. It's not bad, but it's not the best.
So that's definitely good for going into tea.
She just lets everyone know she has it set up.
Okay. All right. And you all see Meredith look up. She's seated by the window, and she's kind of been looking outside.
Gross.
And she looks over, and she's like, "Oh, well, good morning. How are you?" And you see her. She's looked over all of you. And you see her stop on Winter.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Jenny's been looking forward to this
I
moment.
completely
all
forgot
week.
about that until right now.
For the
Oh,
chat to
shit.
remember, so the chat remembers, Thespis said that Meredith did try to basically seduce Winter, and Winter turned her down.
Yep.
Now she's seeing Winter walk in hand with
Ivor.
Ivor.
God damn.
Yep.
God damn.
And Meredith is holding her tea. You see her grip on the cup handle tighten just a little bit. Well, Winter, I wasn't aware that you stayed the night here. And you hear her put the coaster, not the coaster, the saucer. Thank you, the saucer and the cup down. And Winter's just, well, it was sort of an impromptu decision, but yeah, no, just staying the night, crashing out. I forgot how comfortable these beds were. I haven't slept in one of these in like 80 years. Meredith's just, is that right? Well, I'm glad you all slept well. But I will need to be stealing away, Ivor. We have a tea date, don't we, dear?
One that I'm very excited about.
Jesus, the
What the
children, they
hello?
scream. The children, they scream.
They ran right past my window.
Okay.
They've been screaming.
Oh, we have the Lily
Lily
and Malik.
Yeah, I would say it's
they're
just Lily and Malik.
ambiance just
Yeah.
out in the.
It's
It's fine.
just method acting. Yeah. This is fine.
So,
Screaming children.
Yeah, of course.
Winter kind of lets go of your hand and gives you like a little pat on the small of your back. And it's just, well, I'll be snagging breakfast here this morning, but you go on ahead. I'll sit.
Do you want to eat with us? You can eat with us if you'd like.
I mean, I didn't want to invite myself, but if you're going to invite me, I will happily say
Go on.
yes.
Let's go.
So, you guys go and sit with Thespis, who is seated. It's if you listen, it's not that hard to overhear conversations if it's quiet.
But also, Cora has a psychic link, so that's
And-
what she did.
Yeah, and Thespis has seated a few tables away. Because
Close enough that if anything happens, we're there.
they could be right there, but doesn't want to be obvious.
Mhm.
So Thespis has seated. It's like, oh, come on, good morning, guys, good morning, and you all sit down. And Thespis is just, you can tell that Thespis is a little foggy, just still not quite up in their best
Chipper and
spirits.
up there, yeah.
Yeah. We are going to focus primarily, for now, on Ivor and Meredith. Meredith is...
Fine.
Please, come have a seat. Come have a seat.
Oh, she would.
Right? So you carefully move. You feel a chair. Pull it out. And you feel that a saucer and mug are still in front of you, and it still feels warm. It's just kind of right in front of your chair. So, for you. And Meredith is, so, you wanted to have tea. Why?
I mostly just wanted to get to know you. We didn't really get to talk the first day. It was kind of traumatic.
Yes, no one exactly comes here under the best of circumstances, so understandable. I am intrigued, considering we haven't gotten to know each other much. What inspired this? It seems that you've made a good group of friends.
Well, the way that I was raised to always try to get to know everybody, especially because I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. I can be kind of a strong personality.
Don't worry. I get that a lot as well. So,
Too similar, maybe.
maybe. Maybe. Well, all things considered, how are you liking it here so far?
Surprisingly, since I wasn't expecting to, wake up again.
It's a pleasant surprise for most, anyway.
It's quaint. It's nice. I like it.
It is nice. I will admit it was quite an adjustment. Much smaller than where I came from, but it
Where
has
did
its
you come
charm.
from?
Oh, I came from a rather large city. The sort of the capital, I guess you could say, where all the figureheads lived.
You'd be surprised to know that I'm the same.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Well, since we're getting to know each other, to what extent?
To what extent you mean?
Your position within the town full of figureheads.
I think that that's something that I might save for later.
Oh,
Kind of a give and take.
a quid pro quo. All right. So it's a game.
I like to play games.
Well, so do I. Well, it seems that you've been getting along quite well with people here. That's good. Good to get acclimated. You
I think that was my first goal.
and you and Winter. Was that a goal?
Not when I first got here, no. I think it just sort of happened,
Interesting.
as those kind of things do. I don't even know if it's really quite anything yet. We haven't really talked about it.
Ah.
I enjoy her company.
Well, she's interesting. Both of them are. Very interesting people. And you and Thespis have been getting along quite well.
I think it's the artsy part of both of our personalities. You can find a little bit of yourself in everyone. That's part of the reason why I wanted to talk to you, because I think I might have noticed something that we have in common.
Now it is your turn to give. What did you notice?
The other day when you put your hand on my shoulder, were you casting something?
I guess.
I can recognize the flow of magic. I'm quite well versed in it myself.
Were you able to tell what kind? That's the question.
I think I was more startled than anything. I didn't think that you were capable of it. Which, I know, shame on me for underestimating people.
You know what they say about assumptions.
I do indeed.
Well, I am a magic user. My husband and I both are. It's part of our dynamic, I guess you could say.
What sort of magic do you focus on?
Well, I like to consider myself a bit of a Renaissance woman. I dabble in all things, anything that strikes my fancy. You spend time at a place like this long enough and you get bored. But I've had a bit of a proclivity to charms, I guess you could call them.
What kind of charms?
Why don't you give me something now? I've given you. What sort of magic do you focus on?
Well, I studied my magic.
Ah,
I've been studying since I was a little girl. So I tend to focus on wizardry specifically. But again, I like to learn, so I dabble in a little bit of everything.
so not innate.
No. Well, I think all magic is innate, but I had to refine mine.
Well, I heard that you were quite the assistance in combat a few nights ago.
Did what I had to.
And you
Started
did well.
making friends here. I wasn't about to let anyone get hurt.
No. Then that's a good trait. I'll admit, considering that part of my job is to keep you all safe, it kind of saddens me that I am not one for combat. So, I do what I can from a distance. Have you had any troubles with anyone here?
No, not really. I don't think so.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. You seem to be quite the charming young woman, so I'm sure you'll do fine.
I think that Dr. Anderson and I might have gotten off on the wrong foot, but again, I unfortunately have to blame the trauma.
Well, don't take it too personally. He's a bit on edge, I guess you could say. He can be a little paranoid sometimes. I do have a little soft spot for him, but he can...
I've heard.
He...
Now don't think anything of it. I'm not one to stand in the way of true love.
Have you gotten to meet my husband yet?
I did, briefly. Had a very short conversation.
And what was that like?
He's very intimidating.
Yes.
I unfortunately don't think that I like him too much. And that's not anything against you or anything. I just think that maybe he and I won't really get along.
Too similar, I guess you could say.
Possibly.
Wow. I'm glad that you're acclimating well. And she finally picks up the saucer and teacup again. Her back straightens. Well, what are your plans for today?
I don't think I had any plans in particular. Especially with the weather the way that it is.
It is strange. I've been here quite a while, and I don't think I've ever seen it like this. Things are changing. Hopefully for the better.
Hopefully.
So, would you be the kind to want to go home? Or go somewhere else, if we're able to escape?
I don't think I really thought about it.
Most
I think
people
I kind of
have.
just... I mean, I guess I would like to. Either way. But I kind of just assumed that this might be it. Sort of the afterlife, I guess.
Oh, well, might be my personal belief that it's not as infinite as that. Maybe
Maybe
I'm just...
I'll have to start thinking that way myself.
Maybe. Maybe I'm also just hoping. It gets so dull after so long. Feels so restricted, wouldn't you say?
Well, I haven't been here very long at all. So, I think I'm still getting used to it.
Well, it surely won't take you long to get a bit antsy. And people do strange things when they become understimulated, uncomfortable.
I can understand that. I don't know how you've done it for so long. Because I know that your husband is the mayor, but it seems like you're the one that really handles everything around here. It seems like a lot of work.
It is. I do have my fingers in a lot of pies, I guess you could say. I'm more personable than Roger is. I mingle more with the people.
Which I think takes a lot more skill.
Well, you and I would agree then. Roger has his skills. Skill might be nicer to say.
Why do you say that?
He's not a man of many talents. He has a job. He does the one job. Not exactly one for hobbies or side projects.
You'd think that after so many years he'd start looking for other little things to do.
Well, one would think, and maybe that would be better for him if he did.
Maybe.
But he hasn't. He's a bit one-track mind. A bit obsessive.
That can't be good for your marriage, can it?
It has. As you said, I've developed a soft spot for Dr. Anderson. He's interesting. He's fun.
Stimulating?
I guess you could say that.
I can't look at them. They're fucking losing their shit.
He's entertaining. Oh, and that sounds so wrong, I know. But when you've been here so long,
You have to find what pleasures you can.
to a degree. And he and I's pleasures may not align exactly, but we've developed a rather healthy give and take. He gets what he wants and I get what I want. That's what it should be. Don't you think?
I think so. I think it takes communication and understanding of what each person wants, but I think that sounds about right.
Well, you discuss the terms of your entanglement, agree on compromises, and settle into a comfortable agreement. Now, why, tell me, Ivor, you wanted to get to know me, and the first thing that you asked about was my magic.
And do have a bit of an ulterior motive.
I know.
I won't lie to you.
Good. What might it be?
I came into this town thinking that I might have known better than most people. Again, growing up the way that I did, there was a lot of praise. And then I very quickly learned that I am very much not. But I was hoping to learn a little bit from you. You seem to have the person that has the most secure head on her shoulders. And I can't even begin to imagine the power that you have behind everything else. And I'm always looking to learn new things. And while the library is great, I've known most spells.
Roll charisma.
I'm gonna use the 19 actually, so I'm just gonna do that. So that would be for general just charisma. It would be a 21.
Well, for someone who not too long ago spoke about the importance of not making assumptions, you do seem to make quite a good amount of them. But
I will say that if you wanted persuasion rather than charisma, I do have a +5 instead of a +2.
okay, we'll go with persuasion.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So that would be a 24.
Okay. Let assumptions aside, what do you think that you could gather from me I will admit, my magics aren't exactly something to be taught.
I'd still like to learn how it works. Maybe I'll get lucky. Unearth something that was there that I didn't know about.
Now that would be quaint. Well.
And to be honest, I also want to help. Again, I was a little bit rude when I first got here, and I'd like to make up for it. And with all the work that you do around here, I'm sure that you could use an extra set of hands.
Ivor. I can do this on my own. I don't even need Roger. But I let him play his little games. He lets me play mine. If I wanted help, I would have likely gotten it by now. And she kind of like glances to Wallace, who is refusing to make eye contact with her.
I know that you don't need help. Plenty of the most powerful people in the world don't. But I still wanted to offer, because sometimes it's nice to know that you have people that you can rely on.
You flatter me. And yourself.
It's true, though.
But I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
What makes you think that one conversation, two conversations over 5 days would bring you to the status of confidant?
I wasn't talking about confidant.
Mm-hmm.
At least not now.
Good.
I mostly want to learn from you. I realize the reason why I will be honest, I didn't like you at first, and I think it's because I was intimidated. I've never had someone be above me in anything, and I think now it was because I didn't know how to really look up to a person.
Persuasion.
It's a natural 20.
Oh shit! Jenny! Jenny!
You're kidding? No way!
Are you serious?
Okay.
Jenny!
Okay. So,
That was a beautiful nat 20 moment.
Wow.
Thank God.
So, Meredith sits. I'll consider it. I don't have much else to do these days. Let's make a deal. If I find myself with the time, I'll let you know. And you can learn from me. But I need you to understand that my magics are not something that I could teach you to wield, teach you to understand, sure. So I need you to just confirm for me that you don't you don't expect to be able to wield the power that I do.
No, I'm not expecting it at all. It's more a carnal curiosity. I like to learn everything I can. All I did before coming here was read histories and geographies and sciences and things that I couldn't do possibly in practicality, but understanding how they work. It's my favorite thing about existing.
One more persuasion.
Come on. Come on, please.
15?
No bad.
Meredith holds her posture. She keeps her gaze on you. She's holding the saucer and cup. You hear a bit of a Silence as she sips on her tea. Well, you hear the clink of her putting it down on the table. I will consider it, but I am a very busy woman.
I understand entirely. I have a lot more free time than you do.
Yes. Well, you have fun with your free time. I do have some work that I need to do this morning, but I wanted to make sure that we had our tea time before. Thank you. This has been interesting. Wow.
Let me know if you want to do this more often. I haven't sat down and had tea in a while.
It has been a while. I'll consider it. You have a good day, Ivor.
You too.
And you hear the chair scooch back against the wood as she stands up and brushes her dress. I'll get this taken care of. She walks over to you see her, Grace.
Fucking bitch.
With Grace, walks to the
Wow.
bar.
Can I get Wallace to clean it up?
Wallace, darling,
Fucking God.
I know that you don't have a lot on your plate today, so if you could do me a favor and just make sure that Ivor's taken care of, get the cups cleaned up. And
Ivor's already grabbing all of the stuff herself.
Wallace looks up and sees it. So, oh yeah, and he just around
Fucking bitch.
the bar, and you
Wow.
guys see Meredith just watching him run to do what she
She
can.
Enjoying
flaunted her
that
power in the last moment to be a bitch. God, I hate her.
And
As soon
hate her
as Wallace comes
so
over,
much.
Ivor's like, it's okay,
No,
I got
I need to take them to the back
Wallace.
anyway.
this. Wallace,
I hate her. Oh my God.
breathe. It's okay.
You all see Meredith staring at the interaction between Ivor and Wallace as she waits. And Wallace stares at the plates, just,
I've been to the back before. I don't mind cleaning it up. You made the tea. It's my mess. Please.
yeah, okay. I'll go check on the others.
I'm gonna fucking.
Thank you.
Or need help. Ever.
Thank you.
So mad.
He kind of fiddles with the handkerchief. Thank
She's
you.
just gonna reach out and just squeeze his sleeve
Yeah.
for a second and then just walk away with the stuff.
Magna and Cora, I'm assuming you're watching.
Yeah, no,
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
She would have.
yeah.
She also would have let through the psychic link. She would have let Ivor know that when after telling Wallace she was watching.
Yeah.
Just that whole interaction, just to let her know, like, hey, just so you know.
She's still there.
Yeah, like she assumed that Ivor knows
Yeah.
that, like, yeah, Meredith is gonna be watching it and doing all that shit. Just wanted to confirm the knowledge that we already kind of have.
Yeah. So,
Cora's also listening with the psychic link the whole fucking time.
yeah. So
She-
you see Meredith watch Ivor. And again, it's not the whole thing where the head moves and the eyes kind of move to keep up.
Mhm.
It's everything is moving all at once, unblinking, as she watches Ivor walk to the back. Her eyes dart over to Wallace, and her head turns to match as she watches him approach you all. She makes eye contact with you. You see,
Good morning.
You see her stern gaze soften. Well, good morning. I hope you all have a wonderful start to your day, but I am quite busy. Wallace, take good care of them. And she walks out
Bitch!
of
God, I hate
the
her.
tavern.
God damn it, I fucking hate her.
Wallace approaches the
Did
table.
I do okay?
God, I hate her.
I think that went very well.
It's not. You did a great job. I fucking hate her. The last two
It's
moments
really
of
good.
just like, here's a direct order, do it. I hate her, Casper.
Good.
God, it's just not
to.
even like redeemable. I just hate her. God. Oh, she's a bitch.
Legitimately umbrage.
So Wallace comes over to the table and he's like, is there anything I can get you guys? You all doing all right?
Um,
And you can see he's holding like desperately onto the handkerchief around his neck.
I'm not super hungry right now. Maybe in a bit. I don't know about the rest of the table.
Okay.
Just through the psychic link, just to remind everyone, just Meredith is controlling him still. That was a direct order.
Yeah.
To take care of us, just through the psychic link.
Yeah. Does anyone else want anything? And Thespis is like, no, I'm actually, I woke up, my stomach's a little upset, so I'm gonna hold off on breakfast for now.
The food stuff.
Yeah, the eating stuff. Isn't it not good to eat before workouts? And they like look to Winter, who again is not in the psychic link.
Ooh.
And Winter's like, oh no, you know what? You're right. Actually, you shouldn't. You shouldn't go running on a full stomach. So I might stop by the guard tower.
Thank you, Thespis.
Have a
Thank
little
you for
snack.
picking up what I was thinking.
I'll come back for lunch. And Wallace, and Wallace looks to, you, Magna. Can I get you anything?
I'm supposed to go and check on the stuff at the bakery.
And knowing Amir, I'm going to be eating a lot of
And I'm going
blackberry
to
tart.
be-
We're eating a lot of food.
And I don't know if I'm going to even be hungry for the rest of the day.
Wallace gives like a little chuckle. Okay. Well, if you guys need anything, just let me know.
Let you know.
Here to help.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh,
You do a really good job.
you see the words of affirmation. Just make like a little pink.
Oh.
And you just.
Oh.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Well, I'm
Running a tavern like this isn't easy. You do a really good job.
it's kind of what I know. So it's family business. I just take over. And Magna, you realize he's still wearing gloves, and you remember what his hands looked like in the dream. So
Sweet
he's
boy.
still covering his hands, his arms, his neck. So he's, I'm gonna go check on Ivor. And I also should go make sure that Dimitri's up. I'll go pop my head into his room and just make sure that he's okay. And Wallace kind of turns around, and as you see him walking back towards the back, you realize, and he wasn't standing there before, but you see Larkin is like leaning in the hallway that leads from the tavern to the back room.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like staring at the door, just like bitter, just like
The door the front door.
that Meredith
Yeah.
went through.
Yep.
And Larkin's just watching that door. And then as Wallace walks by, Larkin gives a, good morning, and like kind of kisses Wallace's cheek as Wallace like kind of awkwardly shuffles back to go check on Ivor. Ivor, you do, as you're putting stuff away, you hear Wallace kind of pop his head in. Hey, I just wanted to check and make sure you were doing all right.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm okay. Just tired all of a sudden. It happens. But I'm gonna go check on Dimitri and make sure that he's getting up. And
Really quick?
Huh.
Are you sure there's no reason why you're tired?
I mean, I don't sleep well, so probably that. The thunder is kind of wigging me out. I never really liked thunder, so it was nice to not have it for so long. And then, like, Ed had said about that time that you hear some thunder rumble, and you just hear,
Well, one thing that helps me. Because I
Me
used to be
too,
afraid of it when I
Wallace.
was
I don't
little.
like
Until my mom taught me what it is. It's just hot and cold air mixing together. That's it. It just makes a noise.
okay. I'll think of it that way. Hopefully it works the same here as it does there. You're muted, Jason.
Jason,
I
come
know.
on.
Oh, okay.
We've been very.
I don't know,
like,
unless you
we've
want
been-
unless you want to hear Science 101 and then me going, "Bless you, Chelsea."
Oh, no, you're
Jason
good.
and I, the entire
I
time
saw-
during that,
I
we
saw-
were just
Look at-
yelling
I,
into muted
I
microphones.
saw.
We were so fighty.
So, you, Wallace is like, oh, I'll think of it. Thank you. I'm gonna go check on Dimitri.
He's not in his
boy.
room.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. No, he had a very good night. He had a very good night.
Fuck, where is he?
He's upstairs.
He's trapped.
And like, just,
No, I didn't say no. Magna didn't say that. Don't say anything.
you know that GIF where it's like the numbers and the equations?
The what?
And it's just like, and Wallace is just, okay, so I don't need to check on him?
Unless you
Can't
need
hear
him to
you.
get up to
There you
help. Unless you need him to get up to help down at the bar.
No, I like to give him the mornings
be
off.
fine.
He seems to be more of a night owl, so well, I'll just
He really is.
keep getting lunch ready for just in case we have people come by for lunch. And just
You
let me
did really good.
huh?
You did really good.
Oh.
I know that was stressful with Meredith.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. No problem.
Oh, no.
We don't have to.
Thank you.
Tea was very good, by the way. It
Thanks.
was very good. I haven't had a cup of tea like that in who knows how long.
Thanks. It was one of my mom's favorites, so
Well, I can see why she liked it.
yeah, it's a good morning coffee, tea. I'm gonna go get lunch ready for her. Thank you. She wasn't mean to you, was she?
No, I know how to deal with mean people.
Okay.
I've been trained very well.
Maybe
Yeah.
you could teach me a thing or two.
Maybe I could. I'd love to.
Demetrius tried to teach me, but I can't do his methods.
I'm
He's
going
just
to
an
be
asshole.
quite honest with you. As much as I love Dimitri, he is an asshole.
That one time that Dimitri yelled at Wallace is just playing in his head again.
I know he's got a good heart, but he's scary.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's kind of why Gideon doesn't come by anymore.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. It might be.
Going to be honest, I'm not a fan of Gideon myself.
I thought I was.
He's not very good at this job.
I'm gonna go get lunch ready. Thank you, Ivor. I really appreciate it. And you, I do appreciate you a lot. So thank you. Yeah.
I am always here. If you ever want to talk. Not even about anything serious. We can talk about how big of an asshole Dimitri is.
Maybe. I would like to hang out. I need to spend more time with friends.
Yeah. Well, anytime you want to. I would love to.
Sweet
so
boy.
please just let me know.
I will.
Sweet, sweet boy.
All right.
I'm gonna
Have a good day, Ivor. I'll see you later.
You too.
Bye. Kind of fiddling with his handkerchief, kind of steps out and heads on over.
Was the psychic link there the whole time?
Yes.
Did we hear any
Over
of that
2 hours.
conversation?
Likely, yes.
Is Ivor coming back to our table?
Just because she said that Dimitri is an asshole.
I think it might be the Friends comment that Wallace wants to hang out with Friends.
No.
What is it, Jason? What are you doing,
Oh,
sir?
was it that he had a really good night?
No. How many invitations are there to the Talk Shit About Dimitri Club?
Thespis and Coral losing their
Thespis
shit.
loses it. Thespis is like, "Are you dating?" Is like, what do you mean?
No, it's
Ivor
okay. I
has to
like
stop
Dimitri.
before
It's
she comes
fine.
back out.
It's
Ivor
okay.
has to stop before she
him.
comes back out because she just fucking bends over for a second and just trying to compose herself.
Cora snorts.
It's okay. I like
Dead ass snorts.
It's okay.
Poor
I like
Winter.
Dimitri, but
Poor Winter sitting there like, why the fuck is everybody laughing?
Yeah, Winter's like,
They've all lost it. We're gonna put him down. Like, fuck.
and Thespis is like,
Put him in a home.
okay, all right. Thespis like, yeah, I mean, no. That Thespis internally is like, okay, I get it.
He is an ass, to be
No,
fair.
he is, but we love him.
And you know for a fact, I have no doubt, even though I've barely known the man, I know for a fact if given a chance, he would talk shit about all of us.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So,
And himself,
Casey doesn't-
I'm going to be honest, he would also talk shit about himself.
Yeah.
should we give him an invitation to his own Talking Shit About Dimitri Club?
I don't know if that's healthy.
No, probably
it's
not.
not at all. Don't do
No,
that.
that
not good.
is really bad. We should
really
not do
bad.
that. No,
Don't enable him to do
Don't
that.
listen to me. Don't listen to me.
It's okay. The
Ivor's
intentions
gonna
were
come
good.
back to the table and sit down next to Winter.
Winter puts an arm around you. It's like, oh, well, that was sweet. I'm glad that
He'll move past the crazies. It's
yeah.
fine.
Like, so did T go all right?
Really well, actually.
Good. Well, I wanted to wait till you got back. I do want to go check on my brother and little Lily. So,
Oh, why would you want to do that when you have me?
well, because I did spend.
It's okay, go.
I
Go.
spent the night with you, and she
I'm
kind of. You feel
kidding.
this like gentle little like rub on the top of your head.
My hair.
Oh, I haven't messed it up. You're fine. And you feel this like little pinch on your cheek. I'll see you later. I'll be sure to stop in and see you again.
Okay.
Bye. She kind of
Like 2 nights.
pats your shoulder.
Ooh.
And Winter
Ooh.
just kind of with a pep in her step heads on out the door. And Thespis is just like.
So 2 nights.
That is not just one night.
Oh no, they kissed the first night that they stayed in the room together. They kissed.
Yes.
Ivor.
And then there was
Yeah.
a second night, which was last night.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes
Ivor.
2 nights.
Back to back.
She was in a panic after they kissed. It's pretty cute, honestly.
Aw.
I
I'm sure
was
Winter
not
was
there,
too.
but I wish that I was.
Cora just starts laughing, just a shit-eating grin on her.
Ivor has her hands up, similar to how I have mine, and there's just a very slight glow in her palms. And then it just goes away.
Thespis is just, aw, you're flustered.
She is also going to burn down the tavern if we do not stop
Oh,
talking.
don't do that.
I don't.
That'll make Wallace
honestly,
sad.
I was gonna say it would make Wallace really upset. I don't think she's actually gonna do it.
It might also kind of re-trigger things, so maybe don't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
not a good idea.
And I'm like, you can't kill me, so good luck.
Could try.
You could
I
try.
could certainly try.
I don't think
I
I
am
love Baywatch.
very flammable.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think the fur would stand to the heat well. No. So, I'm gonna go check on the temple. I haven't been there in a few days, so I'm gonna pop my head in. If anyone wants to come with, that'd be fine. I think I saw Amir head over there, so I'll just go say good morning. And
Magnus, like I missed the pastries.
I want food.
yeah.
I'm probably gonna go to the sauna for a bit and just
Okay. Yeah.
shower, everything like that.
Sounds good.
I might join you there, actually.
Me or Core?
Cora, sorry.
No, that's fine. I didn't want to assume, but I also didn't want to assume either way. So, all right.
I know you want to spend more time with me, but I'm
I-
going to have to put more effort into it than that.
My heart You wound me. But I swear
I'm
to
gonna
you.
steal them from you. Specifically poking fun at, like, I know there's shit between you two.
Yeah.
Don't fucking.
And Thespis,
You
like,
know, if you hadn't have locked me out of the room, you could have joined us in the pillow fort and gotten to the next episode.
and
But
The
that's
fact
your
that the
fault.
pillow fort is still up still speaks
It's
louder than
comfortable.
words.
It
It's
is.
comfortable.
Yes. You think we put all that work into building that pillar fort? We're just gonna tear it down after one night?
Hold on. No.
Masterpiece.
I enjoy it. I never got to do that as a kid, so I'm having a great time.
Why are you making
And
so many excuses?
you could join us at any time, but you're a little busy with Amir.
You're making so many excuses right
You're a little busy with
also-
Amir.
I do also
So-
want to mention that first night, Magna and I got some pretty great entertainment.
Yes. It was, yes.
Well, you also missed
Eyebrow
out on
raise.
some great cuddles because I am a cuddle master and you all are missing out, okay?
Do you not see me?
I am travel-sized for your convenience. I am a bite-sized snack, okay? And you aren't getting to appreciate this because you don't come to my pillow fort.
I am a whole meal, Thespis.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'd get a bit full after a while. I make you wait. I make you crave more. Uh-huh. Yeah, take that. And you just see Thespis' eyes. Like, Thespis is having a grand old time.
Now I am wounded.
Oh,
Now, the real question is, if we didn't lock you out, how would we get the two of you to start flirting?
no. And you just...
Yes, that never would have happened if we hadn't locked the door.
The blood.
Cora's face isn't as heavy, but there's a slight flush.
See?
I'm gonna go check on the
That
temple.
You have
I don't know what
never
you're talking
done
about.
that color
Thespis.
before.
I don't know what you're
Thespis.
talking about.
Thespis standing up. I'm gonna go see your boyfriend now.
Thespis.
Bye.
Thespis.
Thespis stops. What?
Who told you about that?
So, if you're going to make fun of Magna and I for having any sort of possible romantic inclinations, we're going to give it right back. I might be blind, but I'm not stupid.
Okay, fair. Just a little pat on your head.
We can
Oh, so I
both
tell
hear
everyone.
really well.
Only heard his
I'm going to
conversation,
go-
that's it.
I'm going to go to the sauna. Goodbye.
Bye. Magna, are you coming with me to the temple or not?
No, you can.
Does
pray
Thespis
for
want to put
forgiveness.
themselves in the place to be around Magna after that?
No, like Thespis hasn't even turned around. It's just like,
No, I think you should go and pray for forgiveness.
I think I'd pray to you, not to any gods.
No,
No?
I cannot help you.
Ooh. And like Thespis turns around to you and it's like, ooh. That was
Why are you?
Like,
snapping?
that hurt a little bit.
Why are you snapping?
Snapping at me?
That was good. Oh, that was good. Sorry,
Okay.
like poetry, you know, like, instead of clapping, you snap.
No.
Oh,
No.
that was good.
Okay.
No mercy, Magna.
Please just turn around and go.
Okay, I'm proud of
Please,
you.
Please, you taught me nothing.
Don't
Please
perceive
just
me
leave.
anymore. Leave.
And
I spoke with Dimitri the other day, so I think it is starting to rub off.
Sorry, rub off.
yeah, it is, but it kind of suits you.
Cora the
No.
entire time is just this. Just don't look at me. Don't look at me.
That's what heads out.
We are perceiving.
Stop perceiving me.
We
That's
are
just
perceiving.
heads out.
Ivor is heading to the sauna ahead of Cora.
For a wait,
I think that Cora needs a
I
minute
don't want to
away
be
from
around
Ivor.
either of them. I don't want to talk. I don't want to look at them.
We are your only friends here. How does it feel?
Guys, listen. Cora realistically could avoid Ivor in the sauna if she's just really quiet. And she's very good at being really quiet.
That's true.
That's so mean.
She could just avoid until the shower turns on. She's golden.
Oh my god.
I mean, do you have any sort of magic like that's constantly going?
My cloak, but I can leave that. I
Yeah.
can leave
Sure.
that. The cloak is the only thing that I have magically going at any
True.
point.
Yeah, I don't think you want a
If anyone
dimension
else
door
was in
from the
there, I guess
sauna to the
ask.
showers. Like, that's...
So really quick, before we go to intermission, because we're at about that time, before you go to intermission,
Didn't get anything.
well, no, you had the tea with
Get the
Meredith.
tea done. That was it.
So before
was
we
good, though.
before we go to intermission, Ivor, you're heading to the sauna. Nothing strange. You get greeted by a few familiar voices. Thespis leaves the. Magna, you watch Thespis leave as you're like, fuck. And you see Thespis
Got me.
is like, hey, bye, Wallace, and see you later, and opens the door. Shit. And takes off running towards the temple.
Are you fucking
Cora's gonna
kidding
book it.
me? No,
Cora's not going to the sauna.
I know.
Cora's not going to the sauna.
I knew you were going to do something. I just wasn't sure what you were going to do.
Fuck, go to Cora's booking it to the temple.
All right.
She's going to let Ivor know through the psychic
Let's
link
get
that she's going to
these
book it to the temple.
babies ready.
All right.
So, with that, we're going to go to intermission because I got to go to the
Fuck
bathroom.
me. Casper,
Fuck
I do
you.
too.
So, we are going to go to intermission for a short while.
you, Casper.
After we get back, you love me. After we come back, we're going to figure out what's happening at the temple.
Stop.
Oh, no.
I wasn't.
So we'll be back.
Hey, we get to see the inside of the temple, guys.
Yeah.
Unless it started seeping into the ground like I called.
There's the only way that we've seen the temple is through Amir's memories that we saw as we were popping the bubble. That is the only time we've ever seen the inside of the temple.
Yep.
And we're like, wait a minute, is that the? Oh no, it's gone. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's just, oh shit.
So,
I think that might. No, okay.
Okay, intermission. We'll see you guys.
we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Let us get that intermission video going.